Hello friends, I am Sarosh Sahare. Welcome you all in today's lecture on polarization of ions. Today we will discuss about polarization of ions, in which Fajan's rule and also consequences of Fajan's rule. So, as we know, ions are in two forms. One is cation and another form is anion. Okay, so cation are always small than the atom from which they are formed. For example, here is lithium atom, which is green in color. It has larger size as compared to lithium cation. Why? Because cations are formed by loss of electron, and because of loss of electron the attractive force from nucleus is increases, and hence volume is decreases and size is also decreases. But inversely, anions are always larger than the atom from which it is formed. For example, here is fluorine atom, which is small in size, and anion of fluorine atom, which is fluorine anion, is larger in size. Why? Because they are formed by gain of electron, and because of gaining of electron their attractive force, nuclear attractive force is uh, decreases, and hence volume is increases and size is increases. So this anion and cation, when approach each other, for example, this is the idealized ionic pair, here is cation and this is the anion. But this anion and cation, when approach each other, the electron cloud of anion is attracted by the cation. Means the electron cloud which is negatively charged is attracted by the positively charged cation, but the positively charged nucleus of this anion is repelled by the cation, and because of this there is a distortion in shape. So this distortion in shape of anion caused by the cation is called as polarization. This distortion in shape of anion caused by the cation is called as polarization. And when the extent of this polarization is large, what happened? There is overlapping between this cation and anion. In this structure we can see cation and anion overlap each other, and because of overlapping there is a formation of covalent character which convert this ionic bond into polar covalent bond, and hence we called the bond is polar covalent bond. Okay, so now the power of cation to polarize an anion is called its polarizing power. Means cation polarizes anion, and the power of polarization of the cation is called as polarizing power, and anion undergo polarization, and the ability to undergo polarization of anion is called as polarizability of anion. So this polarizing power and polarizability of anion, these two terms are depend these upon these two terms there is a depend the extent of polarization, and these two properties are given by the Fajan's rule. The factors on which these properties are depend are given by Fajan's rule. So first rule is like this: the cation is small, it is highly polarizing. For example, here we can see there is a positive charge, means this is the cation which is violet in color, has small size as compared to this yellow color cation, and it has also small size as compared to this brown color cation. So as the size goes on decreasing, the polarization is increases. For example, here barium cation has smaller size and hence having high polarization or high polarizing power as compared to calcium cation which has large size. The another rule is like that the anion is large. Anion is large in size, the high is the polarizability. Okay, for example, here are two anions. So black anion having small size as compared to brown anion. So as the size goes on increases, in case of anion the polarizability is also increases. For example, fluorine having less size as compared to iodine, and hence iodine has a more polarizability as compared to fluorine. Then the third rule is like this: as the charge goes on increasing on cation, the polarizability is also increases. For example, here anion is same which is chloride, but the cation are different. For example, sodium cation having only +1 charge, magnesium cation having +2 charge, and aluminum cation having +3 charge. So the charge is increases from sodium to aluminum cation, and hence the polarizability is also increases from sodium to aluminum cation. Now according to the fourth rule, the metal cation having noble gas configuration, they have better shielding effect and hence less polarizing power. For example, the silver cation has pseudo inert gas configuration, but the sodium cation has noble gas configuration, and hence the polarizing power of silver is more as compared to sodium cation. So these are the Fajans rules. Now we have to see the consequences of Fajans rule. So what are the consequences because of this Fajans rule? So as we have know, the sodium has less charge, means it has a +1 charge as compared to AlCl3. So the covalent character goes on increasing from sodium to aluminum, means polarizing power increases and hence covalent character is also increases. But we know that when covalent character increases, the melting point is decreases, and hence because of having high covalent character, the aluminum chloride have less melting point as compared to NaCl. Now the another point is that if we take a same metal ion, for example SnCl2 and SnCl4, in these compounds the Sn is a common metal ion, but it has a different charge. In SnCl2 it has 2 positive charge, and in SnCl4 it has +4 positive charge. So as we know, more is the charge, more is polarizing power, and more is covalent character. So because of having more covalent character, SnCl4 has lower melting point as compared to SnCl2. The third one is like that the halides of alkali and alkaline earth metals are ionic, means halides of alkali and alkaline earth metals are ionic in character. But as we know that when we move down the group, the sizes increases. As we move down the group, sizes increases, and hence polarizing power decreases, because if cation has less size, more is the polarizing power. But as we move down the group, the sizes increases, and hence polarizing power is decreases, and because of that the ionic character increases down the group, and hence lithium chloride has maximum covalent character, while cesium chloride, which is down the group, has maximum ionic character. The fourth one is this: the halides of transition metals like AgCl, CuCl and AuCl have appreciably covalent character as compared to alkali metals like NaCl and KCl. Why? Because as we know, NaCl or KCl, which shows inert gas configuration. Okay, this NaCl and KCl in which the cation shows inert gas configuration, but Ag plus or copper plus showing pseudo inert gas configuration. And because of having inert gas configuration, this NaCl and KCl has less polarizing power and hence less covalent character as compared to these AgCl and copper Cl compounds, which has pseudo inert gas configuration and hence more polarizing power and also more covalent character. So these are the consequences of Fajans rule. So this is about polarizability, polarization power and Fajans rule and its consequences. Thank you for watching the video.